Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. This is your wizard in a blizzard, your electric scimitar, your zombie puncher, mystical machine gun, walking you back to the dark, walking you back to the horror, walking you back to the various other negative terms as you return to Resident Evil Remake on the GameCube. Such a shame that we have to just play on that screen to hear the GameCube start sound. Why couldn't you include it, Wii? Why not? Nintendo, sort it out. Retro Charity, LCC, how are we doing? You have no idea how big my booty is. My booty is actually sadly small. I do not do anywhere near enough squats these days. So it's a tiny butt. But you don't need to know that. I just need to know that. Last time, which was a month ago, we beat the game as Jill. So a very, very quick poll to get us started. 2-minute poll. What first? Chris or Jill costume? Now, I don't know if we've got all the costumes. I'm sure there's more than one. So I think we've only got one costume. So while we watch the little trailer thing, we can always do a bit of a costume collection at the end, because we will probably get an alternate costume for Chris by beating his story. I don't quite know. Now, I'm going to move my camera ever so slightly lower. I feel like I'm low in the frame. That's slightly better? Sure. Now, I'm pretty sure that if we go new game, I'll have to go to disc 2. So while we're waiting for that little poll to work itself out, we didn't see these. Did I load the right one? I didn't load the right one.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating.
Wrong save. I wanted to highlight the there we go. I loaded 18. Should have loaded 00. Just wanted to highlight the goopy looking title screen. Very green. Very infected looking. I'd get that checked out if I were you, Resident Evil Eye. But yes, we appeared to say we've saved Chris. We escaped with Barry. Barry lived despite his betrayal. So that was our ending, and we tried to save the other guys, but they didn't make it. So. We did get the shotgun though, and that's the important thing. I think I'm going to be putting disc 1 in, folks. I think we are. With a mighty 1 vote to none. We'll start off with Chris. So if we go... So if I go... If it's once again, do I get to pick from Chris or Jill?
Resident Evil.
Let's find out. I can't remember. Oh, we can pick Chris. Democracy at work. That's it. We still might need to put disc 1 in. I'm pretty sure we will. Aha. It's not the same doing it with the Wii rather than the GameCube. But we still get the gorgeous little discs. The amount of horror games I played with these cute little discs. And they still had to fit on these little... They started to fit on the 15 MA15 warning sticker. Alright, should we watch the intro again?
Is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
Hey, if we had social lives, we wouldn't be posting here on twitch.tv. Oh, hey, Inventor Josh. Hope you're doing well. Joseph's stance, he almost seems to be pointing the shotgun sideways. This is a version I've owned for a very long time. But aside from beating Jill story the other month, I have not played this in a long time, so. I think my last Chris save was like 2006, so we can put it down to 20 years. Oh, it is amazing how much the tech moved. Like, you look at the difference between like the PS4 and PS5 now, and it's hard to tell. But that was years and years. But the PlayStation version was 1996, and this was 2002, so it's like 6 years, and it looks night and day.
Chris, this way.
Oh god, yes, the Amiga looked amazing. I still love the Amiga aesthetic.
Damn it! Make for that mansion!
Well, I still love the Commodore 64 aesthetic, but yes, exactly. 4 years, massive leaps. And now it's 10 years, very slightly...
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Ah, now we're looking for Chris, Barry instead of Chris.
Is everyone all right?
Barry. Where's Barry?
He's...
No. What was that?
I'll go and check it out.
all right. Jill and I will stay and secure this area.
Chris? Take care.
Yeah.
You watch a lot more of Amiga streamers. That's because there's not enough Commodore 64 streamers. That's going to change. We're pivoting Commodore 64 all the time. Commodore 64 A to Z. It's only 2,000 games. I can do it. Speaking of Amiga, do you ever enjoy demo scene creations? It was released this year's revision that's mind-blowing. Second note. Oh, I love demo scene stuff. I love those loading screens, even just the cracked screens you get, where like text bounces along and music plays. I wanted that for my intro. I wanted to try and make a demo scene thing like that for my intro, and I could not figure out how to do it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... Chris still doesn't have a gun. Give Chris a gun. Cracked collections you can convert to video. Yeah, I actually even tried. And so I was trying more for a Commodore 64 rather than Amiga style. Because that's what I grew up with. Like Eagle Soft and things like that. Ooh, JavaScript. Oh, yeah.
Wesker? Jill? Where did they go?
Do I have a gun now? Oh, that's actually, that's something I didn't even think of. I tried to do it from scratch by myself, but I guess it wouldn't have been the end of the world if I just grabbed an existing Cracktro screen and just changed the text or tweaked it a little bit. That would have got me a long way along. I'll have to look at that one of these days when I've got some spare time. Cannon fodder too. Of course. I'm not gonna beat that either. If it's anything like Cannon Fodder 1. Okay. So, I thought, here's where my being rusty comes in for starters. When I was testing it out, an emblem of a helmet. War's never been that much fun, Josh. When I was testing it out, it said, when you first play, as opposed to saying easy, normal, and hard like it did there, it said, what did it say? It said, I like a gentle hike, or I like mountain climbing. So I thought, let's go mountain climbing. Let's go hard mode. And so you start as Chris, and I tried to fight the zombie with the knife, because you only had the knife. And I thought you only had the knife because it was hard mode. Normal mode, Chris still only had the knife. Brrr. A portrait hangs on the wall. It almost seems like it's watching you. Let's grab that map, shall we? Maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. Come on, Chris, you can make it. No, you really can't make it. Climbing goes a lot of ground. Okay, first defense item. We've read this before. And then magically, we get a chance to use it. There are mountains I've walked up around here that are just gentle slopes that go up a long way. Exactly, it all depends. Oh, come on, that connected. No, absolutely. I'm too heavy for rock climbing, even though it looks fun. Give me the biggest harness you got. Yeah, it's funny how, well, it depends. Just because it's a mountain doesn't mean it's hard to climb, if that makes sense. It can have gentle slopes. It just depends on the erosion and all that. Okay, mansion 1F. We've got a locked door already. It's funny, when I did go to Barbados and went to the Mount Gay rum distillery, part of the story is that it's Mount Gay, even though it's more of a hill, but it's the biggest hill they've got on the island of Barbados, so we're calling it a mountain. It's like, that's fair. Soil everywhere, okay. Come afraid of heights in your later years? Yeah, I'm a bit like that too, Dave. I'm a bit like that. I'm a bit more fearful in my old age than I used to be. Mine's almost more of a... more of a claustrophobia worry. Mount Gay sounds like a fun day tonight. Hey, it's a good run. $15 or so miles to get up. There you go. Like some of the stuff my eldest does, she's way braver than me. And it's just like, I know... Oh, I got him! Didn't interrupt the attack, though. Oh, they could do the quick turn! I didn't know they could do the quick turn! Are we dead? We're dead. See, this is what happens when I try and use the bloody knife. The knife is a bit trash. According to local chatter, Mount Diablo is like the second most panoramic peak. Like you can see the most land area. That's a cool mount name. For sure. Like there's when my eldest goes into like those kind of tunnel slides, I probably would fit just fine, and I used to not be worried about it, but I just worry I'd get stuck. And I know that how bad my knees are, so I certainly don't climb things like she does. Let's grab that ink ribbon, then we can save. Kind of wild being able to look out over the entire California Central Valley all the way to the Sierra Nevada. That is wild. That's cool. Exactly. That's awesome. The world is beautiful. I'm in the suburbs, so there's not much hill or mountain climbing to be done, sadly. But the view from the Adelaide Hills is not too bad. Kilimanjaro is the leader. There you go. Okay. Shall we save? Ah, okay, not having other stuff in the way is the main thing. Oh, we're not green, we're white. We'll have to get a crisp clear to get cool green text for his. Let's explore. Not out the back. Can we potentially do this faster than we did with Jill because we should know where to go a bit better? Maybe. Tell us what you like about Adelaide. The place is a mystery. Well, the main thing I like about it is its mysteriousness. No. Oh, hang on. Whoop. Okay. Knife fighting is not my skill. Gunfighting might be better. It is honestly a beautiful city. It is like... South Australia is probably the driest state in the driest country, but when you're in the city and stuff, and there's a river running through the main city, it's all laid out well. The River Torrens, which unfortunately is not the healthiest it could be due to years, but yeah, and just Adelaide Oval, our main sporting arena, is a beautiful oval. Went with the kids the other week to go to the footy, and it's just awesome that it's right there in the city. I've been to other places where you have to travel miles to get to the local and things like that. What else? Is that another defensive item? Hold on, Chris. Steer better. And yeah, the Adelaide Hills and the wine regions like Harndorf. Lovely places to visit. Beautiful trees. Lots of greenery. Wine groves as far as you can see. And all of it, and the main thing is that all of it is not that far away. Drive about half hour, and you're in, you know, the Barossa. And it's all, you know, early 1900s buildings and German stuff and things like that. Yeah, having lived in Canberra, the capital, Canberra is like 5 small towns connected by a highway. So you go to the northern part, it takes half an hour. You go to the southern part, it takes half an hour from the city. And it's like, it's very sprawl, exactly. So they've got a good public transport system, which is nice, but it all feels a bit disconnected. So while the urban sprawl is happening here, you've only seen videos, you got a bit depressed. Oh, that's all right. About the sprawl, I still don't understand how in the UK French wine costs more than wine from Australia or Chile. Like there must be shipping costs. Yeah. No, I can understand. Like at least you could say Australia still has the room. We're far from running out of room. The corpse of your comrade, Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. Is it Kenneth's tape? It's the film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. Again, not worth waiting the whole game to see what was on that tape. But oh well, they tried. Yeah, well, I guess with French wine, I guess it must be reputation, Dave. Like, it's just, hey. Ho, 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 all that. The funny thing, when I was in Barbados, or anywhere really, outside of Australia, and you go to the liquor store, and they've got what would be the cheap rubbish wine in Australia, like $10 a bottle, because you're in another country, because it's Australian, it's like, this is $40. It's like, I wouldn't pay the $10 for it, buddy. Amsterdam, you can bicycle for 20 minutes and be in fields. Yes, exactly. It's well planned and actually, you know, good capacity, which is urban sprawl is the opposite of that, of course. Where is the nearest item box? That's my $1 million question. Because I've got a full inventory now. And I don't have any other bullets. Oh, yeah, wine would be terrible for gout, unfortunately. My brother-in-law gets gout, and he's changed up his diet all around. He drinks non-alcoholic beer, and he's vegetarian and stuff. It really helps with his gout attacks, so... Gave up by accident. Well done. Good trick to pull. I wish I could give it up by accident. Whoops, I'm dry. Slipped over into 1,000 days sobriety. I don't know, it doesn't have to be against it. Slimy cheese and cheese, but oh yes. Well, Josh, that's a good thing. That obviously means you don't have any sort of dependency on it. So that's very good. I've gone months without drinking, but it's been a conscious effort. Okay. And not like I was hanging out for a drink or anything, but it was like, oh, it's been 3 months kind of thing. When I used to work shitty jobs, I think I use it in an independent way. They're not deeply. Yeah, that's fair. And the work environment can affect it in different ways, because bloody hell. Australian workplaces, at least, people will not shut up about grog. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'd rather be sitting at home having a beer than in this meeting. It's like, all right, fine, cool. You'd rather be getting drunk. Good luck. Every day. Oh, what are you doing when you get home? I'm going to sit down and drink a beer. And it's like, oh, Jesus, shut up about booze. Like, we've got a person leaving on Friday, and of course we're going to the pub. And I'll go. I'm the manager. Better make an appearance. But I only have one or two, and then I'll go. All these people with older kids or whatever. Oh my god. That is 2 defensive items there. Good friend Leon S. Kennedy. That's right, Terravan. Yeah, they've even put in a meeting maker for like 5 o'clock till 8 o'clock on Friday, and it's like I'm not staying till 8 o'clock. I'm sorry. I love you. Wish you the best of luck in the new job, but I'm not staying. It's Leon Scott Kennedy, I think, isn't it? Ooh, satisfaction. Well, I think in Requiem they're saying it stands for sexy. Sexy Leon in his 50s. Leon Satisfaction Kennedy. It's very good. Leon, help! Yes. We're not far from Resident Evil 4. Got a couple games to go, though. Claire, Penny, Benassi, Redfield. Not my type, but all the same, would not kick him out. I wish I looked like that. In my 50s, with whatever disease he's got. Don't spoil 9 for me, I haven't played it. And I've been avoiding everybody's streams who've played it. Did I tell you I applied for a level 1 computerized accounting course? Wait a second. Best of luck, Dave. That sounds great. Christmas! The hatches are open. The hatches are open, and we're in the backyard of the Spencer Mansion. Haha, 42. How you doing? Welcome in. Christmas. How was Ninja Gaiden? Oh, Ninja Gaiden 2, even. Hope you're doing well at that one. I've only played Ninja Gaiden very briefly, so I don't even know how hard 2 would be. Did a 1 session clear of Red Alert 2's Allied campaign on hard? Not done playing Birth of the Federation yet. Oh, Red Alert. That's another one that I've kind of mucked around with, but that's about it. Now, I'm going to avoid these guys because we've got a bit of a problem of ammo. Well done. GG. GG's for Christmas in the chat. Finally. So it sounds like you had an easy time of it, right? Okay, we got a problem, chat. I don't know where to fucking go. And Chris seems to have more zombies than Jill does. Let's check them out.
Welcome aboard.
Boku in a cup, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Of course, Christmas, if you need a raid and run, all good. But otherwise, thank you for bringing your fine folks over here. We're back to our normal scheduled series playthroughs, retro variety. Resident Evil on Tuesdays, Sonic on Fridays. We're playing Sonic Shuffle on Friday. Can't wait. Recommend Birth of the Federation to any lurkers that like Space 4X games. And it's not a great game, but it's amusing enough for a couple of players. Amusing will do. It was too easy. A Ninja Gaiden game was too easy. If you love it, that's the main thing. Look at that. This tells us straight away that door past that zombie is locked, so I'm not going to bother fighting him yet. If I was later, I'd travel to Oz or New Zealand every summer, enjoy your winters, then go back to the UK for your winters. Well, it was 19 degrees max today and raining. So if that's the kind of thing you like, you're more than welcome. And that's not even winter. That's still autumn. The struggle was worth it. That's the spirit. Let's try and run past some zombies. I need to remember where to go. Oh yeah, that guy's gonna... He doesn't come up for a while. The struggle is real, and the struggle was worth it. Okay. We don't have the fake key yet. So I don't think we can solve this yet, so... Dodge around here. Can we open up here yet? Or is that locked? It's locked. Okay, cool. See, like, honestly, the best thing to do with Resident Evil is to immediately play Chris's game. So you remember a lot of things where they are, because they don't get rearranged. They don't get mixed up too much. There's probably just more zombies. And less ammo. But instead, I took a month off and played other games. Look at me, I'm a smart streamer. That is what I was worried about. He's not dead, but we'll come back. Aha, here's our arrow. Yes, we know all this. But didn't we have a fun month? Anniversary April. Is that bullets? Hell yeah. God damn. I'm getting bitten so much. We're in caution. Oh, lucky. Oh, come on. No, we're dead. I think we're dead. God damn, Chris is harder. Okay, that's cool. We did a save. We did one save. I've decided to unsubscribe from Nintendo Online and PS Plus and just play one-player games or free-to-play games. I'll miss the retro apps on Nintendo. That's probably the main reason I've got Nintendo Online. But I won't get through my library of retro games. Absolutely. I am not renewing PS Plus. I haven't. Like, the only thing I've bloody downloaded for PS Plus is the Tomb Raider collection. The Tomb Raider 1, 2, 3 remastered. And I tried to play that on the weekend, but Funshine was like, yeah, what's with the guns and the shooting things? And I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Fine. Let's grab Kenneth's tape while we're here. Chris does have a bit of a rougher start to it, doesn't he? Like, you got the less inventory to start with. And I don't know, maybe because we chose once again, the zombies are a bit harder? I don't know. They feel like they're a bit hardier. It may just be Chris's, unofficial harder than Jill difficulty. They just added PGA 2K25, but it's just not worth renewing. Yeah, golf. Everybody's Golf is the main golf game I play. I might be needed for a second. Love golf games, really enjoyed putting. Golf is one of those things where real life golf I detest. But I'll play video game golf anytime. Oh, that got, I was going to say that got me nowhere, but we've got the arrowhead. Okay, I might need to step away for just a moment. I'll be very quick. Be right back. And we're back. Apologies for that. What have we got? We've got BL for you. How you doing? Welcome in. And Retro Dave, some mini golf. Want to try disc golf? It's basically golf with a frisbee. Now, hang on. Let me just check this before we get back into it fully. There's a text from my wife saying, come help? No. I just had to hear it instead. Let's get back to the fun of Chris running around. Right, we're going to go to the backyard where there are zombies. Through the lounge, which has zombies. But at least we should get a key, which will allow us to access more zombies. Did I get the... Don't get the floor 1 map. We could potentially just skip it. If I don't know the first floor of this mansion by now. Okay. Just wait a minute. Wait a minute. Juke and jab. Oh, he went for the spew. Essentially, we can avoid that guy forever. Whoops, that's not the button for the menu. I feel like Twitch trying to pick the biggest water bottle. I can switch to a smaller one if you like. I'm not fussed. No, I always have a big water bottle just because, you know, less time spent at the fridge. It's like 2.1 litres. Goaty! How we doing? Welcome in. Goaty just did an awesome YouTube video about the Italian in-jokes in Vampire Crawlers. Well worth your time. Give it a look. Give it a like. All that sort of malarkey. There's no keys down here. What is the deal? Why is there no keys? What is that little emote? Is that tennis? Okay. Is that zombie going to come down the stairs? Because if he does, fuck. Aha! A book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. You got your promo, you can go on with that. Yep, see ya. No, it was very good. I enjoyed it. Bit of an Italian lesson as well. Next time my wife's family says something in Italian, I can be like, hang on a second. Did you just say plump breasts? Samine, how we doing? Welcome in. Book of Curse. It's titled Book of Curse. It's titled Book of Fuck. There's a key embedded on the back cover. Will you remove it? Yes, please. Book of Curse. The 4 masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all 4 fall into place, evil will awaken. I need that no smelling mask when my kids use the bathroom in the morning. Hey-oh! It's the sword key. Right, let's go. Back into the mansion. Let's go find more ammo. Okay, the zombie hasn't come down this far, but I'm expecting him to be like at the top of the stairs. Swing and a miss, buddy. Bye. I don't need to come back here for ages. We're probably gonna need to utilize dodging zombies a lot more with Chris. Even if only due to the lower inventory space. Now, we've been told that our good friends, the dogs, only leap out of the windows. Shit. Fuckers. If you come back through this hallway. So we'll take our time. You never really understood the Saturn time frame, PS1 time frame. The Saturn was ever so slightly before the PlayStation, I believe. In Japan, at least. Because the famous thing about the Saturn and the PlayStation was that at E3 one year, I think it, now stop me if I'm wrong here, for the American price of the Saturn, Sega came out, said the Saturn was launching, it's going to be $299. And then Sony came out, did their thing, and all they said was $199, and that was it. It's $100 cheaper for the PlayStation. The Dreamcast was 1998, so the Dreamcast beat the PlayStation 2 to market by a bit of a ways. But when the PlayStation 2 arrived, that was it, unfortunately. Was it PlayStation 2 2000? It was. It must have been. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug? Sure. I've got bullets now. I can pull the plug. Looking good, Chris. Why is there a ceiling fan in the bathroom? Feels like the motor in it would burn out so fast. Arrgh. Down, Chris. Okay. Let's keep trying. Oh, we finally killed something with a knife. Look at us. I went many years without gaming N64 to PS3. So, small key. Okay, yep, because that's what we can... That kind of takes the place of Jill's lockpick. Doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. So I went Commodore 64, Mega Drive, I think me and my two brothers went in, like sold the Mega Drive and went in together on the N64. I've got no inventory. We need to find an item box. That's the main thing. And then by the time the Dreamcast had arrived, I was working a part-time job. I was in high school. And I bought the Dreamcast with my own money. I was so hyped for it. So I bought a PlayStation 1 after a Dreamcast. Oh, shit. This is a terrible, terrible angle to fight anything at. I bought a PS1 after I already had a Dreamcast. Because God, I really have to think about this. Special instructions when disposing dead bodies. We have new information regarding these beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they're able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to cease their resurrection. 1, incineration. 2, destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, they will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those of you who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. I'm trying to think of the exact timeline now here, because I bought a PS1, but I also had the fat PS2 that could play PlayStation 1 games. So I must have bought a PlayStation 1 before I got a PlayStation 2. But yeah, it's Dave, you're absolutely right. They should be funding Sega. There's a lantern lying on top of the supplies. The warm light makes you relax. So what's glimmering here? Is it just this? It's another little key. Jesus Christ. What's glimmering over here? Is it just meant to be what's on the table? It must be. Okay. We have to pick up that little key just so we can get to the bloody typewriter. Oh, at least they stack. That's good. $5,000 hours. Jesus. That's a lot of resi. Wait, is that it? Why do I only have these slots? What the fuck? Why do I only get 5 slots? It's a massive memory card. Fine. I deliberately bought a memory card with heaps of blocks, so I don't know why. I'm struggling for space there, but anyway. It probably just only allows 5 saves. There we go. And this is going to be the ongoing problem with Chris's whole playthrough. We will only ever have 6 inventory slots. It's always going to be a big pain. Now that guy's just going to have to go. It's completely in the fucking road. So I got rid of my knife. So if we want to finish him off, we have to do it that way. God damn. What series is next? Dave, we are in the middle of 2 big series. I've got so many Resident Evil and so many Sonic games to play. I don't know what would be next. What the fuck? There's more of them. Unless I didn't kill the other one. He's just gotten back up again. On the plus side, we've got the lighter straight away, so we can just do this straight away. Future series. You know, I'm always thinking of it, but yeah. It's honestly a long way away for both. So, the dark forest stretches as far as your eye can see. There don't seem to be any houses in the area. An emblem of a helmet. Actually, the Tomb Raider series might be an idea because I have never completed a single Tomb Raider game in my life. Peaches, how you doing? There's the Splinter Cell series as well. Again, never finished any of them. Where'd that other zombie go? Oh, he's just decided to chill out back here. Dude, how many fucking bullets? So many bullets. Peaches, welcome to hard mode. We wasted all our fucking bullets. Well, good. I'm glad his head exploded, because fuck me. He used so many bullets on that guy.
Clumsy little you baby boy.
Oh, it's not about being clumsy. It's just, oh, I need to get good at dodging. Space Hoppercopter, how we doing? Welcome in. There's fucking zombies everywhere. God damn it! Everything's locked. Everything sucks. everything's locked. Everything all the time. Now I'm thinking, did I do Chris on easy back in the day? Maybe. These are both locked from the other side, aren't they? Close enough. The armor key isn't far away, but there's zombies between us and it. Like, literally. Look at that. He's right in the doorway. Oh, okay. That's not the armor key. My mistake. You're going to be seeing a lot of that. A lot of that. Always play on easy, and if I finish the game, I try a harder difficulty. An open journal. The pages are blank. Somebody's been skipping their journaling. Books on various peoples of the earth. Oh, there's our dog whistle, yep. A crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that damn dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means only you can put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this. Of course, you'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item that you've always wanted to get hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I just might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. John Dogman. Will I take the handgun magazine? Absolutely. A chessboard carved from ivory. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. Very yellow. Yellow is the best we can get at this point. Okay. So we came from that way. We can potentially unlock it, so that's good. Wasn't even locked. we might need to go easy mode, who knows? Joestar36, hello to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Welcome to Struggle Town. Population us. What have we picked up? We haven't picked up... I missed a door. Oh no, that leads to the helmet key, so that's fine. Armor key, sorry, that we do not have the right stuff for yet. We've missed another door. Okay. Which one is this? This is the remake of Resident Evil 1 on the GameCube. being played on my Wii. So GameCube discs and a Wii. Sorry, just reacquainting myself with where I am. Let's burn some zombies just because it'll come in handy later. Since we bothered to kill them. 16-bit grid, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. You're currently on RE4. Nice. I can't wait to get to RE4. But I should bring up my big list of games so I can tell exactly where we are. Which will make the screen flash very white in my face. So, just because I'm a bit out of track with where I am, we're currently playing Sonic Shuffle, which means Sonic Adventure 2 is up once we beat Sonic Shuffle, which may take a very long time. Ah! We're on Resident Evil 1 Remake, which means next up is Resident Evil 0, which I've never played. Never played. So before we get to 4, we've got Resident Evil 0, Dead Aim, Outbreak 1 and 2, and then we've got 4. So we've got a bit to go. Start the downhill. RE4 2005, yes, I've never played the remake either. I'm going to guess because of more action, less horror. Did you hear in the news about the hantavirus breakout on a cruise ship in the Atlantic? Yes. Honestly, I had Resident Evil Gaiden flashing in my mind. Well, Peaches, we haven't beaten a single shuffleboard yet. Well, see, that's the thing. What part of the appeal? Like, one of the kind of the reason I haven't played something like, say, Mega Man is because Mega Man 1 to 9 are very similar. But Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles are similar, but then it all goes in wild direction. And Resident Evil goes all over the place. Like, we're going to get to Resident Evil 7, which is first person and is straight up horror. You know? So if you just want old school RE, of course Resident Evil 4 would be the beginning of the end for you. But if you want a series that keeps reinventing itself, if you want a bit of variety, we're going through anyway. RE4 is my first RE game that I'll finish. Do I play indie games? I don't tend to stream them unless, you know, just because I'm doing retro series playthroughs. Is it going to be a zombie right about here? I play indie games in my spare time for sure. There's lots of cool stuff in indie game land. I mentioned vampire crawlers before. Are we going to die? Don't die. Don't die, Chris. We have no healing. Okay. UFO 50? Yes. People have been mentioning UFO 50 to me. I also think RE6 is a lot of fun, despite the storytelling being a bit awkward and a few linear talking segments. I enjoyed RE6. There are retro indie games, that's true. We really need to pick up some healing in our travels. There's got to be a dog here, isn't there? Yep, there is. And we're going to die to it. We're totally going to die. Run, Chris, run. There's nothing for us out here. Honestly, Resident Evil 6 is a fun romp. It is. That is a very, not very RE game for sure. Way more actiony. Same with Resident Evil 5. Exactly. The co-op is where it's at. Oh, what am I even doing? Oh, I'm an RPG liker. I like games like, can Chris get the shotgun without getting crushed? I don't think so, because there's no Barry. We won't tempt fate. We've still got some other doors to unlock with our sword key. Oh, feel free to make suggestions, but I won't be streaming anything outside of the series I'm playing through for a while. Now, we've got a choice here. We can go through a door that we may not be able to use again after that. Or we can go through the dog hallway. Such great options we've got. Opening it from this side is okay. I think so, yes. We'll be back to Sonic Shuffle on Friday. But because, for 2 reasons, how many Aprils are fully booked? Well, LCC, the idea of Game Redeems is that it's not just April. It's meant to be when we played a single game for a long time and we beat it. That's when I sneak in another redeem. Just to, mix things up, keep the variety up. Stop me getting bored, to be honest. So yeah, you don't have to wait for April. Internet's so bad. Oh, yeah, my stream looked okay on mine, so I'm sorry you got bad internet there. Okay. We've healed up. We've burnt some zombies. We're going to go keep using our sword key. That is the goal. Yes, yes, I was saying Friday, Sonic Shuffle. But honestly, it'll probably take most of the stream to do one Sonic Shuffle board play. And I'm predicting it's going to be a bit frustrating. So, I didn't want to leave Thief Gold unfinished. We're not that far away from the end of Thief Gold. Only a couple of missions to go, if I'm looking at things correctly. So, Fridays will be a Sonic Shuffle attempt. And hopefully beating a board. And then we'll also do a Thief Gold mission. That should be a good little 2-hour block of each. Now, let me think about sword doors. This way. Really enjoy your Sonic as Mega Drive was my one and only Sega console as a kid. So I only know a couple of Sonics. Interesting to see all the variety. Oh, there's so much variety in the Sonic realm. And there's so many, even as a big Sonic fan, that I have not played. Because they came out with so many over so long a time. RPG games, highly recommend Undertale. Oh, I've beaten Undertale, and I've done a couple of different endings of Undertale for sure. It's awesome. I do need to update my stream stuff, 16-bit Grit. You were absolutely right. I am bad at doing that, I'll be perfectly honest. Locked. Armor. Go down here, it'll be unlocked. But we will... Oh, it is the sword key. There you go, lucky us. And we'll get a lovely little cutscene. Yes. You don't understand how much paperwork there's involved with streaming. Got to keep all your little lists up to date. Oh, Stardew Valley. I've got that on my PS4. I keep trying to get the kids to play it because they do like it a little bit. But not as much as they like Animal Crossing and stuff. It's hard to be terrified Where you dance in the party mode. We're going to dance in the kitchen with unidentified meat sauce and maggots. I'm going to do a lap. Get the showers. Bye, guys. That's certainly not going to come back to haunt me later. Do they turn into red, to crimson head? I nearly said redheads again. Do they turn into crimson heads if you leave them alive? Or is it only if you kill them that they come back as crimson heads? Now that door was also locked from the other side. Yep. There's a couple of green herbs we can grab in our travels. So are there any sword key doors in the mirror hallway? $1 million question. Okay, ready for that date? With death. Now we're out of inventory. Hooray. Only if you kill and don't burn. Okay, cool. So if we dodge a lot, then hopefully that might pay off later. From the other side. Just gotta wait a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Go. Now, hang on. Before I open the wrong door. Which one is it? Damn it! That was a waste of time. Hey, there's no further use of this key. Absolutely. Get rid of it. Partially because I'm an idiot who left that bloody dog whistle in my inventory. But we'll go out there soon. Once we've visited the item box room. Oh, he's on the stairs. Are you for real? Yep, come on up, buddy. Come on up. Come on up. Join us on the landing. Bye. Now, if I'm correct, we can go get that old shotgun and then go get the good shotgun. Oh, that music. A well-used bed. There are several kinds of serum here. Many of them are of a sickly color. Chris says, gross. Now, I think we need that old key. We do not need the wooden mount. We're not going to use the...
16-bit grit just resubscribed for 5 months. It's our anniversary.
Happy anniversary, 16-bit grit. Thank you so much for the resub. Really appreciate it. See, my wife and I have an anniversary only once a year. With a Twitch sub, it's our anniversary every month, everybody. It's like middle school dating. We're still... Oh, you hit the nail on the head. God, that takes me back. Yeah, when people would be like, "Oh, we've been together for a whole week. It's time to we're boyfriend and girlfriend now." Yeah, back up the stairs you go. Ta-ta. There's nothing but cleaning products inside. It smells faintly unpleasant. Now this, I think this is a small key door. You might be able to unlock it using an old key. Yes. Let's go. So there should be there should be kerosene and a old shotgun in here. Ooh, and a first aid spray, if you don't mind. Oh no, it's a flash grenade. Oh, that's another defensive item. These older RE games are fun because they aren't really horror. If they aren't really horror, then why am I terrified? Why am I quaking in my little booties? Tell me that, smart guy. Will you take the ink ribbon? I will. Yeah, so we got kerosene in here. Otherwise, we're all good. Not a ton of jump scares. That's true. But for my money, jump scares are a thrill. But true horror is oppressive atmosphere and all that sort of stuff. You could have a horror game and movie without a single jump scare, and it would still count for me. Because what makes things scary for me is when you lie in bed afterwards and you think about it and you're like, subliminal? No, I haven't tried it. Sounds like it would be along those lines though, yeah? Nearly pooped my pants watching people stream. Oh no. Eerie, okay. Oh, that's an armor key. Okay, we have to go back around. Work our way back around. See you, Jeff. Keep doing what you do, buddy. I don't mind the moaning, it's the squelching noises. That's what really gets me. Yeah, sometimes watching somebody stream a scary game makes it less scary because you're not playing it, you know what I mean? But other games can be they're just as scary when you watch someone stream it. Just because of the content or the vibe. Like, I honestly had bad dreams after reading a Silent Hill 3 review in a magazine. It's like, nope. Don't like it. Not on board. The thing was that it's subliminal spaces. So one of those levels is one of those indoor play centers for kids. All the slides and stuff. Oh, yes. See, I'm scared of those for a different reason. That's because my kids are going to get gastro from them. Chuck E. Cheese post-rapture. Oh, that's what a beautiful way to put it. The McDonald's playground post the apocalypse. Where were we heading? We were heading this way. That's kind of what the spooky appeal of the back rooms is, isn't it? It's like it's an ordinary place, but it's just a bit wrong. Like, it looks like it was just a kid's birthday party because all the shoes still in the slots, but there are no kids. Just like that back room. There's a movie of the back rooms coming out. I'll never see it. Sorry. Right, I think we can get the shotgun. Can't do it either? Yeah. Seeing my daughter in June, I usually take her out to McDonald's, but I like to take her somewhere nicer. Fair enough. You can do a lot better than McDonald's. It's the ambience that makes me scared, not jump scare. Exactly. Like, just the music and the vibes and this, and, you know, I'm playing it in a dark room because I'm a fool. Is what gets me here. Like, honestly, this game isn't that scary when you actually see the hunters and the zombies and stuff like that. Well, you know, the atmospheric sound. Even Lisa Trevor isn't that scary now because I've... I'll have to. Ah, vegetarian. No, exactly. That does make it tricky. Now, should we try and trigger the roof, or should we just do this? Yeah, we'll just do this. We know what happens. So for Chris, at least, this room actually stays available. Picture stands and bronze statues. There's nothing of interest here. There are traces of something burnt here. An acrid smell permeates the air. So we got a shotgun, everybody. Woohoo! Don't even need Barry. Fires 12 gauge shells. A weapon that is capable of firing wide range. I'm at that point where I have like 11,000 redemption points. But I feel like I never get 30,000. Even if I did the backlog so long, I never get played. Also found odd that vegetarian... Well, it's vegetarian, not vegan. I can understand that. It's not like the chicken is harmed by laying an egg. You, on it, 16-bit grit, do not stress about the length of the redeemed list. I will endeavour... It's an old-fashioned lock that's rather simple. Ah, okay. Let's go get the key from here. Even if I don't fully play them, like if I don't get to the credits, I will try and play every redeemed game. You're just saying that so I don't spam party music next 10 stream. Hey, when we're playing Resident Evil 7, I need party music like every minute, however often you can play them. And yeah, it's only because, so when we were at the end of the Metal Gear Solid, happy Tuesday or today. How are you, Tim? Welcome in. Let's grab the chemical. Let's actually, when we get to there, let's actually kill the right one. Let's grab that red herb. That'll be good. Because with Jill, we killed the wrong plants, so we'll do the right ones this time. Let's fuck off before these dogs get us. Looking forward to today. What was I going to say? Yeah, so when we were playing longer games, so when we were playing the later Metal Gear Solid games and the later Phantasy Star Online, Portable, all those, I was playing a redemption after I completed each game because all those games were long. The reason the redeem list has gotten a bit backed up is because Sonic games are short. So we're just bang, 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 smashing through Sonic games. So we're already kind of doing a redeem to break up the monotony of Sonic Shuffle by mixing it in with Thief on Fridays. And when we finish Resi, we might do a redeem. We'll see. Depends on how long it takes me to beat Chris's story. Because it's all going to depend on how often I'm dying. The death count will be the main reason. Okay, let's get the dog whistle. Let's go deal with that shit, shall we? Now. Gotta remember the layout of everything. Because we have no keys at the moment. 0. Where am I going? Okay, I know where I'm going. Right, stick this side. No. No. He's right in the middle. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. My dodging skills are getting better. Lots of practice, of course. Have I shouted out? Did I shout out to him? I did. Okay, cool. Because yeah, there's always, at the streamer's discretion, I could always just say, fuck it, and just play redeemed games for a while. We could finish the Resident Evil and Sonic series playthroughs and go, all right, no new series for a bit. I'm just going to work on my redemption backlog. You know, that's always an option too. Don't worry, Grit. It's early in the night. Time zones and all that, you know how it is. Okay, I'm going to shotgun a dog in the face. It's locked! Ah, for fuck's sake. Hey, we appreciate the lurks. As Moon's thing says, lurking makes the Twitch world go round. Oh, shit. Nice. Thank you for saving me some fucking ammo. Or having to come back with the kerosene. I think that one's dead. And I think it... Did we determine that a knife in the head was also enough to not come back as a crimson? I think so. Anyway, we need an old key. Anyway, long story short, I wouldn't have redeems if I didn't plan to play them. So don't hold back. Don't be afraid. But also, you know, you don't need to save up your points for redemption if you don't want to. If you just want to use it for all the other stuff, go nuts. It's always a choice. Don't want to say something out of place here, but your current stream viewer count looks higher than usual. Oh, that's all right. Well, that's thanks to Christmas giving me a raid, I think, mostly. So thanks again to Christmas. Well, thank you. I'm glad. Thank you for that. It's very kind. As long as I'm not sitting here talking to myself, that's my main goal. All right, we can use the green herbs here. There's... Don't know how many, but I'm going to use it anyway. There are green herbs growing here, but there's only enough for a few uses. Use them? Yes. Any orders from the raid? Sub to... Calming! I don't know. Oh, hang on, we're going to use the bloody... He blew the dog whistle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Fucking dogs. I've got no bullets left. Your favourite Peaches? Ah, you're too kind. Okay. I forget if this is a key or whatever. Let's have a look. Let's press the switch. There we go. Ah, this is the way we get the armor key. Yep. Then we have to examine the coin. There's nothing unusual. Are you sure? Okay. Really? Doesn't this extend out? Oh, for Christ's sake. There we go. It changed into a shape of a key. Imitation of a key. Flattery will get you everywhere, folks. Exactly. You missed the bit. You probably don't need this dog whistle anymore. Discard? Yes, that's my favorite word in the game. Now, where do I go to use the fake key? I go this way. Now, the zombie starts on this side, doesn't he? I think he does. There he is. So I'll just go this way. Well, I keep raiding into Australian streamers, so you know. Oh, Zoo Panda Cam, that would be awesome. There was one that was just like a duck pond or something like that. It was, and you were just watching ducks, and it was that was great. Very zen. Okay, gotta go this way. Oh, look, he's checking himself out in the mirror. Good on you. Gotta have a bit of pride in your appearance. Is where I'm going to lead me to anywhere I can get rid of that herb? No, we'll leave it there. Oh, fuck. Dash ducks. Alright, we've got our first Crimson Head. And I've got 1 shotgun shell and 4 handgun bullets. Let's see how this goes. May whoever takes this emblem find peace in death. We will take the mansion key. If I streamed, I would be my least favorite streamer. Peaches, I'm sure you'd be great. And 16-bit grit, I can tell you right now, Peaches would probably stream Phantasy Star Online. Episode 1. Okay, now. We got 1 shotgun shell. Let's make it count. So might as well examine this while we're here. To show that it's the armor key. It'd be on the list. There you go. I didn't do enough collab streaming when I played PSO. Where'd he go? Where'd the Crimson Head go? I want to go this way anyway. Oh, do I want to go this way? God, I don't know where to go. Gritty Peaches, 24/7. You just take it in shifts, yeah? Is there some bullets there? I fucking walk past bullets. Look at that. Blind man. Ah, yes. Guild Wars 1, 2 maybe. Project D2. What's Project D2? I'm thinking of D and D2 from the the PlayStation and Dreamcast. That's not what you're talking about. Project D2. Oh, he's Crimson Head already. Look at that. Fantastic. Ah, it's a Diablo 2 mod. Okay, that makes sense. Is he dead? Nope. Fuck. That's got to be enough, isn't it? Jesus. Fucking Crimson Heads, man. Okay. Whew. It's 1 down at least. New expansion is coming out soon. Played D4 when it first came out. Beat the game and got bored. But I heard the expansion is really revitalized. Oh, that's cool. Played the beta. An expensive looking grand piano. Thank God there's no bloody zombies in here. A wooden counter made of oak. It gives off a pleasant aroma like fine wine. D2 Resurrected? I heard good things about D2 Resurrected. Character build was too boring. Okay, let's have a look. Musical score. Moonlight Sonata. A section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and the end of the music. Okay. D2 for the Dreamcast, that's it. It's not necessary to use this now. You can have all the discussions you want. It's fine. No chat. You cannot talk to each other. Diablo 2 resident. There's something written in the corner of the picture commemorating the completion of the mansion. Ah. Okay. I forgot how to use the score already. Talk all the trash you want. I'm sure it's warranted. Resident Evil 1 is great. I love Resident Evil 1. How about you, fellow Resident Evil 1 chatters? We don't need to talk about anything else. Okay. How far am I away from an item box? $1 million question. Talk to the streamer, attach 100 bits to each line. Alright, we're getting silly now. And if we hit 500 bits, I'll change it to easy, easy difficulty. Ah, it's a helmet door. Okay. Hang on, why are they Venmoing you $5? Nice. Okay, do I want to go out here? Let's see. Is there at least the potential for ammo? How's the weekend? Weekend was good. Actually, weekend was pretty chill compared to most recent weekends. And it's Mother's Day coming up here next weekend, so there'll be a lot of running around for that. Saturday, it was raining all day, and we just stayed home, and it was so good. And on Sunday, I caught up with friends at the park, which was awesome. Zuki Wookie, how you doing? Stars! Help me out. 16-bit Grit is trying to hustle. Oh, it was a good rainy day. Your kids asked you a question this weekend, you don't know how to answer it all, you need your help. Well, then you know what to do. You got to Venmo me $5 apparently. It's Forrest from the Bravo team. He's totally dead. There are deep wounds all over his body. What could have torn him up like this? Christmas in the summer? Yes, 100%. Forrest has given up the ghost. It looks like he's been dead for a while. Yes, Mother's Day Sunday. Thank you for the reminder. No. There's lots of Australian Christmas decorations that are completely, you know, winter themed. We don't tend to put fake snow on our trees, and we tend to have plastic trees rather than the real thing. But there's one of the things about Adelaide, I think I got asked earlier about Adelaide, we do a Santa's Wonderland where there's fake snow and fake ice in the middle of the summer for Christmas. So don't worry, there's still, because there's so much Northern Hemisphere influence, it's like we still, you know, people still wear ugly, bloody sweaters. You don't like it? Well, to be honest, my home decorations are all just tinsel and lights and stuff. Should be cultural. Well, we do have some cultural stuff. There's like the you'll like this, as its meaning has changed in recent times. Oh fuck! There's somebody trying to come in. There's an Australian Christmas song called Six White Boomers. Oh fuck. There's probably a Crimson Head coming in. Love that music. Gotta love that music, Spook. You're entering at the right time. Oh, how was date night Diablo? Whole theme around music, Christmas North Pole, which always has snow. Exactly, like Santa still comes from snow. We've got no ammunition. Come on. We were just talking Diablo 2 and Diablo 4, Spook. And Path of Exile and all that fun stuff. Is that something we can read? No. It's a good genre. True, but the devil comes from hell, and we don't self-immolate at Halloween. Well, great. Let me tell you, when it's the 31st of October in Australia, it can get pretty fucking hot too. When you're walking around, like, and the days are long, and it's like, why am I walking around in this hot costume, knocking on doors at 7 p.m. and the sun's still up? This is probably not how Halloween was meant to go. No, I'm with you. I actually totally agree. Like, we should have our own traditions and stuff, but you know, we were colonized by the English, and our TV and movies are all, like, so many are American. So, oh, I don't have the chemical on me. Okay. We have to get it right this time, chat. We have to preserve those herbs. Honestly, though, don't tell her I said this. My sister-in-law is British, and when we do have, sometimes we have Boxing Day at their place, and she goes full English stuff, and so it's lunchtime and it's hot and we're having pigs in blankets and so much food and trifle and all. It's like, you're killing me, it's too much. But it's awesome. It's also awesome. But we're hosting Christmas this year, so it'll just all be at my house. We'll do turkey, all that fun stuff. Keeper's Diary. Yeah, he showed the Brits what? If this was 1792, we'd be in big trouble. We'd be cancelled immediately. Keeper's Diary. May 9, 1998. Played poker tonight with Scott and Alias from Security and Steve from Research. Steve was a big winner, but I think he was cheating. Scumbag. May 10, 1998. One of the higher-ups assigned me to take care of a new creature. It looks like a skinned gorilla. Feeding instructions were to give it live animals. When I threw in a pig, the creature seemed to play with it, tearing off the pig's legs and pulling out the guts before it actually started eating. May 11th, 1998. At around 5 a.m., Scott woke me up. Scared the shit out of me too. He was wearing a protective suit. He handed me another one and told me to put it on. Said there'd been an accident in the basement lab. I just knew something like this would happen. Those bastards in Research never sleep, even on holiday. There you go, speaking of the holidays. May 12, 1998. I've been wearing the damn spacesuit since yesterday. My skin's getting grimy and feels itchy all over. The goddamn dog's been looking at me funny, so I decided not to feed him today. Screw him. May 13, 1998. Went to the infirmary because my back is all swollen and feels itchy. They put a big bandage on it and told me I didn't need to wear the suit anymore. All I want to do is sleep. May 14, 1998. Found another big blister on my foot this morning. I ended up dragging my foot all the way to the dog's pen. They were quiet all day, which is weird. Then I realized some of them had escaped. Maybe this is their way of getting back at me for not feeding them the last 3 days. If anybody finds out, I'll have my head handed to me. May 16, 1998. Rumours going around that a researcher who tried to escape the estate last night was shot. My entire body feels hot and itchy, and I'm sweating all the time now. I scratched the swelling on my arm, and a piece of rotten flesh just dropped off. What the hell's happening to me? May 19, 1998. Fever gone but itchy. Today hungry. And eat doggy food. May 21, 1998. Itchy. Itchy. Scott came. Ugly face that killed him. Tasty. Itchy. Tasty. Cancel if I want to be taxed. Cancel for any number of things. Here's our friend. Here's the keeper. Hey, buddy. Why were you in the cupboard? Who knows? Oh, key. Is that it? Oh, what the fuck? Where did he come from? Bye, boys. Never come back to this room again. You know, just ask someone why they're in the closet. That's true. Very true. We should just be proud that he had the courage to come out and attempt to kill us. Thank him for the streak, Spook. There was a party in that room for sure. That's probably where they played poker. Okay. Map check. We've still got the armor key. Does that not work? Why did that not play? Hang on. We'll have to kick that off for you in a second. He came out and went to slay. Exactly. We stand a queen. Why didn't that play? Extra party mode. Oh, come on. I'm the streamer. Can I not make it play again?
Witness the power of thieves.
I've got to fix this, everybody. I've got to fix this. It's important. Dave spent the money. Gotta find it. No, that's not it. Bugger. Where do I keep the video? Big peek behind the curtain here. Okay. Is it in the folder called Redeems? I hope so. No, it's not. It's also not here. What the where is it? Ah! Maybe I can play it via Mix It Up. Give me one sec. Nope. God, that should be way quicker than this. I'm sorry. Yep. Test command.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You stole fizzy lifting drinks. You bumped into the ceiling, which now has to be washed and sterilized, so you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
It's turned on.
Better
Hey,
luck
there we go.
next time, fuckboy.
Oh, the hat's in the wrong position. I thought it added more to it. Maybe I didn't. We do. I need to think up better rewards. I actually did a survey from Twitch about channel points and all that sort of stuff. Of course, anything that was VTuber related, I was like, no, I don't use those. But it was like, yeah, my feedback was, I need to think of better stuff. Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't carry any more items. God. Fuck's sake. Chris's inventory sucks so bad. Such a pain. Ugh. Push-ups. Well, look, Goaty does have a sub goal where every, what is it? 5 subs, he does 20 squats and things like that.
Damn Yankees!
And I did think that would be good just to get me to exercise more. But I just don't want to rip off other people's ideas. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter. Like, you know, he doesn't own exercising. But it's like, I do want to try and come up with my own thing. You know what I mean? Which is why I've made like the ones they do 5 squats for every chat. Good lord. Yeah, which is why like the drowning and you're too slow, which would be a bit irritating, do cost channel points. Gotta make the annoying ones have a bit of a cost. Yeah, the good thing about squats is you can just do however many squats you want. Like if you do 100 squats, that's fine. But if I did too many bicep curls, I'd injure myself and it would fuck up my kind of goals I'm trying to hit, like, or triceps or whatever. Okay, let's get the chemical. There's a couple of armor key doors I know that we can get to, so that's good. But let's do the chemical first. I was going to have a couple of zombies break in after we do that anyway. Now, help me out, chat. Let's make sure we do this correctly this time. Okay, we've got green going to the plants, red. The lid on this water pump is open. Pump the water? Yes, why not? Turn the switch to which color? Let's do red. Okay, sweet. No harm in checking. Nice. Ah, we get one of the masks. There you go. So what do we got? What do we got here? We got... Oh, is that 5 green herbs? That's so good. Draconic dude, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. I just managed to do that. I just managed to solve this puzzle correctly, which I failed to do with Jill. So hope you're proud. Gotta make the people proud. Oh, here they come. Bye-bye. Armor doors. I know where they are. But we're just going to visit the item box one more time. Yes, going to have to visit the item box. Because we have no inventory. So... Can't be carrying around no death masks. Let's carry around a green herb and the key. We're going to get rid of the key, so that's cool. And then we have to go around, go up. Yes, the armor doors are upstairs. It's complicated, everybody. You got to plan out your route. So any speedrunners watching this are already cursing my foolishness for letting things slip so far. Oh, shit. Is that going to explode, or do I have to shoot it? I have to shoot it. Okay. Right, cool. I wasn't sure if that was just going to do its... Ah! Whoops. I didn't mean to go in that door. I was mashing to get away. Oh, God, I don't want to be in here either. Ah! I don't want to be anywhere. They shouldn't be allowed to quick turn. They're the undead. I quick turn and nobody else. Whew. Haven't even messed around with the emblem yet. So much still to do. We're doing alright at not having too many bloody crimson heads running around as well. I need to let go of the idea that I need to fight the crimson heads too. Like, if I can get out of the room, then let's just get out of the room. But can they cross rooms? I think they can. So maybe that's not the best idea either. Okay, cool. And then there's another armor door here. Oh, fuck off. That's a big pain in the ass. Still got stuff to open with the armor key. Okay. What's left? Oh, is it that door with the gallery? Maybe that's it.
You.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place. Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not just any ordinary snake. Take my word for it.
He needs serum. I left it in another room.
I'll go get it.
Please hurry.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Bad dialogue. Resident Evil 2, it was rats. Like it's in the cutscenes. They show the rats get infected and then the rats spread it through Raccoon City. Yep, I know exactly where we're going. We just came from there. Antivirus, it's true. And yes, as you saw in Resident Evil Garden, cruise ship. Or as I like to call them, plague ships. We went on a cruise as part of our honeymoon, and I never, thankfully got sick. But the battle music, yes, we definitely need to do that. I'll get there. The only I have to dig around to find it and find a good MP3 of it. Because when I tried to play it via YouTube, the one I found was a remix. And we just want the original, eh? We want the classic. Madagascar's already shut down everything, that's it. Shut down everything! So something on the long list of things I need to do. Including updating the game list in the things below. We might have to get to the point where everything down there is just a link to somewhere else so I can maintain it easier. Will you take the serum? Yes, we will. Will we heal a bit? Yes, that's probably a good idea. We're not fighting Yawn yet. We are not fighting Yawn yet. I need to be a stream manager. Not the Same by Body Jar is featured in Tony Hawk's Part 3. You're not the same, you've changed. I don't need you anywhere. You're not the person. Yep, that's one. every song that's on Tony Hawk's 1 through 3 are just burned in my brain. Of course, being Australian and listening to alternative, you'll be the sexy receptionist, Dave. Should we change you to Retro Penny? Oh, Retro Penny, how you doing? On the plus side, I'm pretty zombie-free back to Richard here, so that's good. I don't know if we get a cool shotgun from Richard this time around. But we'll see. And hey, we got Rebecca. Who does not sound like... Is she 16 in this one? Like, stupidly young? Because she doesn't sound 16. She sounds older, which is good.
Hope this is what you
18.
wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio.
Ooh, radio.
Take care of yourself, Rebecca. Richard.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right.
Yeah, I think it says she was born in 1980, and this is 1998, so...
Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Good. Richard needs you now.
As soon as Richard gets better, we'll come after you.
Rebecca, you okay with a gun?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to continue my investigation.
Be careful. Okay?
To continue your investigation, Chris. My investigation of what the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Ah! I did not put that music in there if I didn't want people to use it. EQA, how you doing? Huh? Radio. What's going on with that radio? Okay, cool, because that zombie moved. I can go get more green herbs. Hey! I'll take it. Once and never again. Why did I do that? I can't remember. I have a very well-behaved chat for the most part. I'm very lucky. Exactly. I need to get closer to get some samples. Never mind. Okay. We need to more armored key stuff. Have I not been in this room? I don't think I have, because I unlocked it and then I kept going. Oh no, I've been in here. Okay, cool. That's fine. We have to find the missing bit of music. I feel like every protagonist should be infected or dead at this point in Resident Evil. Isn't Leon at least infected? I always treat it with that the protagonists are just immune. You know how Ellie is in The Last of Us, how she is immune and she can get bitten and stuff. It's just like, you know, the protagonists have that. Whatever that is, they've got it. Okay. No, exactly. I think, and again, I don't want to know what happens in 9, but I think it's in the trailers and stuff, so it's not a massive spoiler, but I think it looks like he's got some sort of infection going in Resi 9. Fuck. Shit. I do not need zombies busting out of doors. God, please. You haven't followed the story, but the story is what it's all about. Now, I think this room you just push them back, yeah? No, Chris. Push them back. Chris. Walk around. Push them back. I only know of one, like, playable character who gets infected. Is it Billy? Since we never see him ever again. Oh, do we have to do this in a certain order? And did I just get really lucky the first time? Okay. Yep, then that one comes out, and we push that one, and the other one goes back as well, and we should be sweet. God damn it, Chris. Just walk in a straight line. You will not elaborate further. Is it Wesker? Does he count? Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch here. Press it. Yes. Try to avoid spoilers. Yes, I'll avoid spoilers too. A mysterious box. Will you take the jewelry box? Now, this one, we're going to do the whole thing. There's a switch. Will you press it? Sure. There was a mask inside. Hooray. Those spoil things for people I'm pretty sure what I'm thinking of qualifies. Okay, no worries, Peaches. All good. We'll get there. We will get there. Okay, I just need to have a bit of a think. So, I think, yep, I think that's an armor door. That's fine. That might be the last one. Let's go that way. It's so good. Like, it's so good that that's instantaneous. You press A and the zombies cease to exist. Otherwise, I'd be in big trouble. Oh, we still have use for the armor key. Okay. Well, while we're here, put the mask away. Oh, hello. Somebody lent us a note. And maybe that door's fixed too. Because if that door's fixed, that's good. Because that... There's going to be a note from Rebecca. I left some bullets in the room on the right. I'll go ahead and look for a way out. Oh, it's Wesker. Okay, Wesker didn't fix the door. Thanks, Wesker. Barry's way cooler. Oh, baby. Give me those shotgun shells. What? No. Oh, for fuck's... Wesker's a reliable person. Yeah, of course. Can't fault him. Okay. Working with Wesker. He just gave us bullets, Peaches. He's a stand-up guy. I prefer the time Wesker was on the food channels. He's had a cook. Okay. Right, cool. Let's go in here first. I think I know where the last armor key door is. I think I know. There's a large scratch in this wall. It doesn't look like the work of those rotting freaks. Jeez, Chris. They're the breathing challenge, alright, buddy? Oh, bloody little key. Yep, sure. It looks like someone took something and then left in a hurry. Okay. Ink ribbons, fuck. This is not what I need to fill my inventory with. Can't carry any more herb, yep. Cool. Just want to check over here. Nothing in the drawers or on the shelves, okay. We gotta go back. Gotta do a loop. Inventory management, don't you love it? Whoa. Either that door got really tall or Chris just got really short. I like how that note will stay there for the rest of the game. I mean, there's no reason why it shouldn't stay there. But when hunters are running around, maybe they just swipe at any stationary. I don't know. How are we doing? We've got 2 old keys. 11 ink ribbons. That's fine. I'm going to pop this here. I think we've already used a first aid spray, so much for that ranking. We shall see. We're still gonna get stung by a wasp or bee or whatever the fuck in the next room. So Jill found Barry in there, so we'll have to see what happens this time. Funshine, hi, how are you, love? So we going to bed. Thank you for joining us for Resident Evil. Now, I'm going to get a herb. I warn you now, Funshine, the next room has bugs. Like, insect bugs. It's not this room, but the room not far from it. Gotta get up early, yes. It's locked. It's an old... Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. These old keys suck. Jill's lockpick is way better. This is just tedious. Well, there's not bugs in the next room then. We're not getting in there yet. We have to go back to the item box, get the keys, go back. I should have checked that door first. There's nothing obvious to tell you it's an old key door until you click on it, so... That's life. Is that a little worm? That is a little worm. Well, we're doing all right for healing for now. That's the main thing. Of course, the problem with the old key stacking like it is, so we've got 2 old keys. We're going to use 1, which will mean there's still 1 in our inventory when we're trying to get whatever we want to get out of this room. So that's why Jill's lockpick was superior. You just used it when you needed it, and it was the... What do they call it? Not that one. I guess they don't even tell you what it is. What its name is. Your side item? Spare item? Special item? I don't know. Oh, Chris has got nobody to talk to in here. Okay. Not yet. We will not take the fish hook because we need various types of fish hooks because we're going to need to move some stuff out of inventory. Researchers will. There is a letter. June 3rd, 1998. My dearest Alma.
野球しようぜ。オッケー。行こう行こう。お前ら今日はやったよ。任しとけ。姿三四郎。姿三四郎。姿三四郎。
高速ハリネズミソニックのレースゲームソニック R。セガサタン。
Sega Saturn. Rosie, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh, Dark Savior. Haven't I watched you play that? I feel like I have. Add it to the list. Add it to the list. What's going on? How are you, Rosie? Hope you're doing well. Everybody go give you Rosie a follow. Playing weird games once a week. Let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. I sit here trying to think of where to begin. I've had to explain in a few simple words all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and already I fail. I hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive the tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion. But I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest. Alma, please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would take hours for me to tell you, and time is short. So accept these things as fact. Last month, there was an accident in the lab, and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected are dead or dying, and the nature of the disease is such that those still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victims of their humanity, forcing them in their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them pressing against my door like mindless, hungry animals. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them. My love for you. In an hour, I'll have entered my eternal sleep where there is peace. Please understand. Please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn, and I don't care. Okay, we will come back. There's a white lab coat hung up here. It smells vaguely like a medicine cabinet. It's your favourite Saturn game. Well, there you go. Happy to play it. Happy to play it. I really like Dark Savior and got all the endings for it when I played back in the day. I wouldn't recommend doing that, though, as it gets really repetitive. Well, like I said, a game redemption does not guarantee completion, and completion does not mean I'm going to get all endings as well. So there's always the option, but it's one of Yori's favourite games, and it can't be that bad. Can't be too painful. I am going to take a punt on what I think is the last armor key door. One day I will continue Shining Soul 2, Peaches. Absolutely, because I've got the GameCube, I've got the Game Boy Advance player. We can play it on that one. Did I do it that way in the first place? I think I did. Each parallel is relatively short, but yeah, the starting sections are all pretty similar. So is each parallel a playthrough? Yeah? Yes, okay. Well, we'll see. When we get to it, we'll put it on the list, as we do. Now, what was I saying? I was saying that the last armor door, I think, is... not this, not that. It's also the same line of games as Landstalker. It is, isn't it? It is. And Time Stalkers, or whatever they're called. We've got to go this way. Okay. I always get it. I always think the Spencer door is on the western side of the house, but it's on the east. It's east, and I always get it confused. They're not, dude. That's the whole plan. You know why they're not a match for me running? Because I'm no match for them when I actually try and kill them. Ah, Time Stalkers was all right. It got a bit much at the end. What did I rate Time Stalkers? Let's have a look. Actually, let's do that quickly. Let us add Dark Savior on Saturn. Redeemed by you, Rosie. There we go. 1 second. Quickly. I know you can't see what I'm doing, so it's a bit... where are we? Time Stalkers. I played VR for too long. Oh, I gave it a 1. Okay, maybe I was getting pretty frustrated. Ah, fuck. Man, you guys... There's green herbs back there. Anyway, I think this is the last armor door. Let's see. There's no further use for this key. Discard, yes. The music sounded very scary, but I left. Let's do a puzzle. Let's do a puzzle. Picture of a Valiant wearing a bracelet. It's set in yellow stained glass. No, we will not press it. The title is written as follows. Bring the light of truth to the 3 spirits. So we've got a Valiant wearing a bracelet. Picture of a sage wearing a necklace. It's set in red stained glass. Nope. So we've got bracelet, necklace. Saint wearing a crown. No. Okay, they're the same. Okay. Lisa, protected by 3 spirits. A picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. There's a switch at the bottom of the picture. We are not pressing it yet. No. Green crown, purple necklace, orange bracelet. Okay. Cool. Now, you need to be orange. Pure white. Okay. I'll be honest, I forgot you're playing the Ario one to the bit where Rescue left you hammer. Oh, okay. Okay. Green, purple, orange. Nice. Guess what we've got out here? We've got zombies. We've got a death mask that we can just get rid of straight away. Oh, fuck off. Exactly, like, what, Wesker? No. It's like, oh, right. He doesn't know yet. Oh my god, I can't believe we need another one of those old fucking keys. That's crazy. Could I have unlocked that from the other side? No, you can't unlock it from the other side. Doing a lap, everybody. This old key system, sorry, it's really dragging this down for me. It's hurting my soul. Okay, so we got rid of the armor key anyway. We can go, we'll go do the fish. We'll go do the fishhook stuff. And we'll come back for our masks. We can certainly do all the masks at once if we want to. Right, let's do the fishhook puzzle because we're here. And then we could go through that door, which will probably be the last time we go through it. But it doesn't matter because there's multiple ways to get there. After that, so yes, well, I think that's a plan. I think we'll save somewhere in there as well. What do you reckon? Yes, let's take the fishhook. Do I have to push this? I can't remember. No, maybe not. Will you take the lure of a bee? Sure. A collection of insect specimens. There's a switch underneath. Press it. Nothing happens. Maybe it has something to do with the insect specimens. No. Yes, take the bee specimen. Assorted fishing lures. Put that there, and then come over here. Put that there. Nice. It came to life. Will you take the wind crest? Yes. Then we'll leave this room forever. Again. And never come to these rooms. Ever, ever, ever. And we don't use the wind crest for a long time. So that's going in the item box. It's going to collect dust. Like, it's good. I'm proud of myself. For being thorough. Because, man, it would suck so bad if you know, made it all the way to where you need the wind crest and have to come back here and find it. And try and figure out what you missed. Oh, it would suck so bad. Okay. Let's save. As long as we keep our Jill clear, should be fine. Yet again, I'm very good at saving all the time. Keeping the save count low. Okay, let's have a think. We've got 3 of the 4 masks. We don't have the helmet key. We don't have the yellow gem. We don't have the music we need for the piano. We can't get out the back yet. Yeah, we need the helmet key for some of those doors. Now, there's a door we haven't been through yet. Oh, that's where Yawn is. Okay, cool. No worries. we should go back to where Richard was and investigate some more. The birds are our friends since we solved the puzzle correctly. They will never hassle us ever. That's right. Okay. Now we've got the lighter, so we can go in that side room. There's not much else to do aside from fighting Yawn, so that might be what we do next. Better get there safely first. We didn't kill Forrest, so he's still on that balcony, and there's still green herbs there. I didn't see anything other than the green herbs, though. Nice. We may have to venture back there and make sure there's nothing out there, but I think it's just herbs. Speaking of, there's some herbs. How are we doing for herbs? I think we've got a green and a red. We do. Ah, I tried, Chris. I tried, buddy. I really did. Okay. Let's go light the candles. An unlit candlestick. Jeez, I wonder what you could do with that, Chris, old boy. Oh, what? Really? Oh, do you have to play the music as well? Okay, this guy might need to die, just because he's annoying. Run! Ah! The music's still playing. Oh, is that because there's one behind the bloody cupboard? No. There we go. Thank God. Will you take the musical score? Yes, we will. Okay. Shelves lined with wine glasses. Is there anything else? Don't think so. Now, this could be a candidate for never coming back to this room. As long as we find everything. The shelves are lined with wine glasses. Let's have a look. Color of the room is good. We will never come back here. That crimson head could just stay there forever when it happens. Now I think we need a key for this door though, don't we? It's locked. Emblem of a shield. Yeah, okay. So we've got to go puzzle solving. I was about to say I keep pressing fingering the map button, but no. I was just pressing the wrong button. That's all that was happening there. Might as well grab these. He shifted back just far enough to change the camera angle. Good on you, Chris. So guess where we're going? Item box down. Yes. Oh, shit. The camera angle got me that time. Oh, fuck off. Oh, this isn't quite where I wanted to be. That's okay. Need the item box anyway. Inventory retro. How you doing, pups? I hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Oh, Blake Stone. Love it. Okay. We're doing all right for handgun bullets, of course, but that's because handgun bullets are a bit shit. It's titled Moonlight Sonata. Okay, open it up now. It's all fixed. The complete musical score of the Moonlight Sonata. Okay. Doing great? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All right. Raymond! Yo, 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 yo. How you doing?
40-something retro streamers, 40-something retro streamers, 40-something retro streamers, bunch of old geezers
on Twitch. Love it. How are the Splinter Cells going? I think was there a cosplay stream on the weekend that unfortunately was at like 1 a.m. my time, so I missed it. But a little birdie on Discord may have told me that. Oh my god, get out of the way, dude. Camera hog. That really didn't, like, phase him at all, did it? I honestly just wanted him out of the way. We'll have to have a look at that VOD for sure. Love a bit of cosplay, try and do it a bit myself. Mine are always poxy, but you know, I try. Trying's the main part. Let's go to the piano room and play your tune, everybody. Bit of Billy Joel, maybe. Some Elton John. Ben Folds 5. What do you prefer? Taking a request. Wrong room. Damn it. Easily fixed. Being in the wrong room. I love this door. This is one of the best doors. Look at it. It's so fancy. Okay. Here we go.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play? Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
Sure. But don't get too carried away.
Oh, I won't.
What else is she going to do in a mansion full of flesh-eating zombies? Does that leave us with nothing to do? Hello? Yes? Should we leave her in there? With zombies? I don't know. I don't know how long she needs to practice for. Is it just go back and she's ready? I don't know. The door's going to burst open any second. Okay. She's still working on it, I suppose. What do we do in the meantime? I love how you can hear it, like, through the halls. That's nice. Should we go get a couple more, those last couple of herbs from that room? It may only be one. Any ideas on how long Rebecca needs? Because we've kind of done everything else. I feel, at this point. We get the gold emblem. And then we'll get... And that'll allow us to open the clock, which allows us to get the shield key, which allows us to fight Yawn, I think is the way it works. If I'm remembering correctly. I could be completely wrong. It happens all the time. It could honestly just be traversing enough rooms, and then you go back to Rebecca. In the original game, I believe it was screen transitions. Oh, fuck. Right, we've got a new problem. Okay, so yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Well, let's check in on Richard. Why not? Could talk to him, Chris. What are we thinking? I'm thinking shotgun to fight the red crimson head that's out here. Or we could keep trying to avoid it. I don't know. They're pretty bloody fast. Oh, okay, so he comes down the stairs. Okay. We do end up going back up those stairs eventually. I'm avoiding it if you couldn't tell. Like the plague, you could say.
Chris! I think I got it.
What is her watch situation? It's on her glove. So it's a massive band already, and the face of the watch is facing away from her, so she'd have to, like, do this to check the time?
Practice makes perfect.
What's this? Be careful, Chris.
Sure. You can play that again if I get stuck in here, yeah? Trevor's diary. Okay, we've read this, but we'll read it again. November 24th, 1967. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did I end up like this? A guy in a lab coat came with a plate of skimpy meal and said to me, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they're all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. November 26, 1967. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to get out this dark place. November 13th, the date when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coat said something like, "Most likely your family is already..." I pray for their safety. November 27, 1967. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be as easy. I have to get past all the booby traps. Tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. God, wouldn't that be the worst? If you built the bloody place and you can't remember. It's like when you write code and you can't remember what a bit of code does, but it kills you. All right, let's go.
Were you all right in there?
Yeah.
Right, bye, Rebecca. Good seeing you. Ta-ta. Okay. Gold emblem here. Now, let's have a look at the painting, just to remind myself. Picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrust into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. So we're talking maybe 1 in 10. We shall see. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. It looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it? Yes. Turn the small gear? Sure. Right. No. Yeah, I know. Ah, wrong gear. Bloody hell. Turn the large. Turn it left. No. What do we get for our trouble? The mansion key. Oh, baby. It's the shield key. That means we're going to go talk to our good buddy. Now. We should make sure we take more ammo with us. Shotgun and pistol. And I'm gonna save. Gonna have to save. I know it's not that long since I last saved, but fighting a boss, gotta save. Yeah, we can go this way. Now that we've opened that little shortcut, makes life a little bit easier. Having zombies in the way makes life a little bit harder, but you know. Life isn't all roses, as you know. Okay. Man, you're not helping my boss run ambitions, buddy. Come on. Of course, with Jill, I would have had every zombie between here and Yawn dead. So, you know. Alright. We need the key. We need healing. Maybe we'll swap it for the first aid box. Yeah, that's a good idea. We'll have one item slot available after we use the key, so... What am I doing? I said I was going to save. Do that first. I love that sound. Love that typewriter sound. Okay. Let's just take a first aid spray rather than the box. That way there's no worries about ammo. No, inventory. As you do, as you do. Okay. Oh. Haven't stretched in an age. Still want a cramp. Stay together, legs and body. My back and knee are feeling better, which is good. Managed to go up the stairs when I was at the train station today, so that's progress. Still not 100%. Still not doing squats. But getting there. That honestly, that back strain set me back 2 weeks at least. Is it week 2 of school this week? As a parent, I just track things by what week of the school term it is. Use the shield key. There's no further use of this key. Discard. Alright, we're going to fight a snake. I thought the future would be here, where we all get fitted with exoskeletons or something. God, critical interrupt, I wish. Sign me up for that robot leg. Or possibly 2, because I've got arthritis in my right knee. I'll take it. Sign me up for cyberware. Now let's get a bit of... Oh god, let's get a bit of space between us and this fucking snake, and I've fucked it already. We are poisoned immediately. Well, that's fair. Get your big butt out of the way. Oh yes, that's a successful dodge. That's not. That is absolutely not a successful dodge. Maybe I should have brought the health first aid box. Yeah, he's leaving. Bye-bye. Oh, we still got shotgun shells left, so that's a good start. We get our last death mask. Awesome. But we also got poisoned, and we have no blue herbs. Oh, hell yeah. Nothing catches your interest. Are there blue herbs anywhere? I haven't seen any. We've got poison. That's the real problem. The wine casks are stacked on top of each other. They got wine everywhere in this house. It's meant to be in the cellar, buddy, not on the roof. Oops. We're still poisoned, but... Ugh, okay. What are we going to do about this whole poison business? I don't have any blue herbs. Oh, okay. That's what we're going to do.
Chris!
I need serum.
Serum. I remember seeing it. I'll be right back. Just hang in there.
Is it possible to skip that if we never get hit? Where Rebecca? What's she got? 15 bullets. She's got a first aid spray. She's fine. She's got a lighter too. She has no defensive items. So the whole goal is to do exactly what we did as Chris not that long ago. And run to get. He's not dead, but he's out of the way. Wouldn't it be awesome if Rebecca's pistol was just a cannon? For no reason, just... For whatever reason, Chris got the pea shooter and Rebecca got the Magnum variant. Now, we've got a problem. Because there's going to be a Crimson Head running around near that room. But, she's got a first aid spray. She'll survive? There he is. Quick, quick, quick. And I love how Richard is like resting forever. Oh, she does the same thing. There you go. Good on you, Rebecca. Oh no, she checks his temperature. That's probably a bit more than Chris did. Yeah, we'll just get the serum to Chris and he'll be fine. We will have to deal with that Crimson Head sooner rather than later. There's no getting around it. But we'll do it with someone with a shotgun rather than Rebecca. No offense, Rebecca. The pistol ain't gonna cut it. Save Chris and then we'll see what the wiki says about how long the serum actually lasts. Like how long we have to get it. So there you go. It says already should Chris get bitten. So if we didn't get bitten by Yawn at all, we would most likely be able to avoid this whole malarkey. But we got bit, so that's life. More content. Wouldn't get to play as Rebecca if he didn't get bit.
How you feeling?
What happened?
You were bitten by a poisonous snake and fell unconscious. Easy.
Oh, my head's killing me.
You should be fine, because I gave you a shot of serum. But again, don't do anything...
That you wouldn't do? I'll try to remember that.
Like play piano.
I owe you one.
Oh, thank God I made it in time.
Pause. Okay, quick check. Let's go. Now, I know these kind of wikis are the death of the internet, but it's the best I've got. Now, let's see if we can make this a bit more sensible. Using Breeze Wiki, at least. To avoid all that fandom stuff. Let's see. Okay. That's not it. All right, serum. Okay. In the original Resident Evil and its source ports, the serum has a number of unique effects. It is the only thing that will cure Yawn's poison during the first encounter. Using blue herbs won't cure it. There you go. The serum can also cure any conventional poison status effects, such as from web spinners. I didn't know that. In addition, the serum will also make the player completely immune to Yawn's poison for the rest of the game, whether they had the serum administered by Rebecca Barry or they kept the serum and used it themselves after failing to save Richard. If the player somehow avoids getting poisoned in the first encounter, they will not be immune to Yawn's poison during the second. But blue herbs will work this time. Ah. Okay. If Chris is poisoned and saved Richard, he will lose consciousness and the player will take control of Rebecca, who must collect the serum for him. In the original version, does it? I guess there is no timer. It doesn't say anything about a time limit. So there you go. Oh, the wiki actually does say, at least. It does say she calls it poisonous when she should call it venomous. As long as it's not fandom, we can remain friends. There we go. It's important to know, Tim. Especially in a place where... Especially in a place like Australia. I know it's the joke at all, everything's trying to kill you in Australia. But really, it is important to be able to say, when you call poison control, or whatever it's called, first aid, you just, it's important that you can say, I ate a poisonous toad, or I got bit by a venomous spider. You know what I mean? So that's an important distinction. Okay, we need to go outside with our death masks, but we need to go get them first. If I tell them a poisonous spider bit me, they'll like... No, of course not. But there'll be more time going, all right, what did the spider look like? You know, because there'll be more time spent trying to help you figure out what it was. Because clearly you don't know what you're talking about. It had 8 legs, officer. It came right for me. Huntsman got me, mate. I don't know if huntsmans are venomous. They're big and they're furry. I'm not sure if they're particularly venomous. Brown recluse can cause swelling and stuff, for sure. Making sure. All spiders must die also was. Ah. Call me a big hippie, but I tend to let daddy long legs live. Now, of course, the problem is my kids don't like them at all. And so when your little kid is saying, Daddy, get rid of the spider, you know, you kind of just have to do what you're told. Okay. We don't have healing, but we should be alright. It's just one crimson head. We've got to get past 2 zombies to get there. 1 or 2? Which way am I going? 2. Okay. You could hear the wheels turning as I'm thinking about the correct route. But I know where I'm going. I do, I swear. This room's almost cozy with its candle lights and its fireplace. Who lit the candles and had the fire going? Was it Wesker? Wesker? Almost said that in a bit of an East Coast way. Oh, was that Wesker? Oh, did he light all that stuff? Oh, Wesker, haven't you ever heard of electricity, mate? Come on, Wesker. Hey, do you not eat a fuck spiders, mate? Well, that's good, because they're big motherfuckers. Oh, did these guys despawn? Nice. I'll take it. I saved myself some ammo. Okay. Eyes should be... That nose. This one's their eyes, that's the one. Yeah, wasps. See, the thing is, I don't fuck with wasps. I let them live on a... Holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. Okay. It didn't need to bleed. It didn't need to be a bleeding, hanging coffin. Oh, let's not die. Oof, still just in caution. I was playing a bit fast and loose there. What do we get? Oh, we got shotgun shells. Nice. Probably what we want is in the coffin. There's something here. Will you take the stone and metal object? We will. And we'll use it to get into the backyard. Because this doesn't count as a backyard. This is the cemetery. So, where do we go? We don't have to go far. That's great. I'm happy that we don't have to go far. We're heading for the residence. Go. I just got to deal with the dog that's outside. Because, yeah, I'm not going to can't let the dog live. There's no crimson head dogs. Fucking dogs. There's a filer of the accursed coffin. Hey, that's us! Now, let me think. What is past that door? Is it more enemies? Should we heal first? We probably should heal first. Or at least have healing with us. Which is easily obtained. We could even potentially take care of that guy. If this door just opened all the time, then it'd be no worries at all. But I think we've got one more use and that door's useless. So we could take our kerosene, burn that body, but by the time we get back, is it hunter time? It could be. Let's use those. Oh. Reload. I don't like having gaps in my inventory screen. Now, if I'm not much mistaken, there's nothing unusual. Okay, what is the point of the box? If you just have to open it, there's a first aid spray. Alright, let's see. This could be last time. You can't. Oh, it is. We cannot pass through. There you go. Can't wait till the hunters arrive. Don't have to worry about zombies anymore. For a while. God, imagine if they'd done Crimson Head fucking hunters or something. Could have been hilarious. Like, that's how you get the poison hunters, is by killing a hunter and it comes back in poison hunter form. Nope, this is not where we're going. We're gonna go this way. Alright, we'll make it to... I think we can make it to the residence and then we'll call it there. Be a good stopping point. If I remember correctly where I'm going. Potentially, I don't. But the death counter got off to a good start, and then we managed to calm it down. Is that bird shit on that door? Oh, didn't even need to take my first aid spray. That's shotgun shells, isn't it? It is. Will you take the flash grenade? I will. Oh, that's right. One leads to Lisa's house. And the other leads to the fountain area. And there's dogs.
This is Brad. Come in, Stars Alpha Team. Come in. Does anybody hear me?
This is Chris.
This is Brad. Stars Alpha Team. Bravo Team. It doesn't matter. Respond. I repeat, this is
Brad, this is Chris. Brad? Damn. Thing's broken.
Maybe Brad's radio is broken, man. Everything else to do with Brad seems to suck. See if we can't save ourselves some ammo. Oh, we don't have the crank. We do not have the crank. Okay. That's what we're missing. No worries, we're going to go the other way. I'm depriving you of some cranking, chat. What a crime. Whew. Luckily, dogs aren't a big deal when you got room. Exactly. Who does this without a crank? You gotta bring your crank. Cranks required. Imagine if Valve had called themselves Crank.
Respond. Wesker? Monster chains. Treat. Not exist. Wave. Woods outside the mansion.
Stay away from the woods outside the mansion. Now we just need to look at this sign for our puzzle. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. North, Valley of Destruction. South, Cave of Hatred. East, Summit of Madness. West, Path of Revenge. So North, Destruction. South, Hatred. East, Madness. West, Revenge. We've got some dog ears we've got to point in the right direction. A statue with blue eyes. The inscription reads, "The last gasp of destruction." A statue with red eyes. The inscription reads, "The war cry of revenge." The gate will open when the guard dog's desires are fulfilled. Yeah, can I push him or what? Or is it the bloody... these things? Yes. And the red one wants revenge, is that right? Red one wants revenge. Which was... west? God, I gotta check again. Yes, it is west. There we go. Okay. Feels like that should be something you can expect. It looks very PlayStation era. Pre-rendered background, that little waterfall. I like it. We're gonna have zombies or crows? Crows. Alright, keep running, Chris. We will return forthwith. A large statue stands silently in the darkness. Is that it? That's all you got to say for yourself. Alright. I said we'd get to the residence. I think we need to get to Lisa's residence and we'll call it there. Now hang on. We're mapping out everything, everybody. No herbs here. Oh, that's harsh. That's rough. Bort Jams, how you doing? Welcome in. Good morning to you. Just have fried chicken for dinner. Lovely. You're doing good? That's good to hear. Look at all that stuff we will not be able to reach yet. You got the map of the courtyard. A crude bed. It looks like no one's used it in a long time. A family picture. There's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first. Mum attached second. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, Mum where? Dunno, Dad. Found Mum again. When attached Mummy, she moved no more. She screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. 4. Mum where? I miss you. There's no ink grip in here? Huh, okay. Item box it is. We'll save it here, folks. And we'll return for more Chris adventures next week. That's pretty good progress, though, considering the somewhat shaky start we got off to. I recommend on listening to the song. I believe it's by Blessed Unit of Souls, which is a bunch of very strong and meaningful words about life. That sounds familiar. Ah, that sounds very familiar. Let's see, very quickly before we call it. Should we get a copyright strike before we call it a day? I think that's a good one. Anyway. We're going to call it there, folks. I know it's only midnight, but it's my catch-up week, which means I've done lots of talking at work, and I've got more talking at work to do tomorrow, so I better get a good night's rest. But thank you for joining me. We'll hit that ending music, and we'll tell you that we are playing Sonic Shuffle and Thief Gold on Friday. Hold on to your butts. What music should we do? Yes, thank you, Bort James, for the music recommendation. Thank you, Christmas, for the raid. Thank you, 16-Bit Grit, for all the party modes and for being, my Venmo stream manager. Spook, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak. 16-Bit Grit, thank you for the resub, of course. Boku Winner Cup, thank you for the follow. And Dave, thank you so much for the 3-stream streak as well. We will be back on Friday. We're going to be playing Sonic Shuffle. We'll also be playing Thief Gold. The goal will be one attempt at a Sonic Shuffle board, which will take about an hour or two. And then an attempt at the Thief Gold mission undercover, because we have yet to crack that. And so the idea is, over the next few weeks, we will do a Sonic Shuffleboard and a Thief Gold mission, and hopefully get to the end of both. But we'll see. I hope to see you then. We'll raid out in a moment, but in the meantime, I want to say thank you so much for joining me, and have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are, and we'll catch you soon.